In today's video, we talk about lighting. Stay tuned. So guys, today we're going to discuss some lighting topics, and a lot of the time I get asked, what kind of fixture do you use? And this is it, the Fluval 2.0 Fresh Planted LED. A couple reasons why I use this. One, it's got 75K Kelvin rating. This means that it is higher than regular sunlight. Regular sunlight is 6500K. This is 7500, so it is much more intense than regular sunlight is as far as the radiation that it puts out. It's 46 watts, which watts really don't matter with a LED fixture, but it's good nonetheless. And third, I'm using 40-gallon breeders, which are 36 inches long. This fixture can go up to 48 inches, but I got the oversized fixture, so that way it is full 36 inches of LEDs versus the smaller one for a 24-inch to 36-inch, which only has 24 inches of LEDs. This covers a lot more space for the type of tank that I'm using. Before I go any further into this video, I just wanted to give a big shout out to Aquarium Co-op, because without his video on the par rating for this fixture, I wouldn't have bought this and had major success with it. So if you want to check out his video, which goes into more depth of the par rating, which is important and all that other stuff, and he tests it out. I think he tries to submerge it in water and see what happens, because it is actually waterproof. It is really good. So go check out his video and then come back to this, and I'll show you a little bit more about this fixture. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to check out more videos like this or our playlist, the link is right there, as well as a link to our website where you can find plants and other goods, as well as a link to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. And below that is our kick-ass editor Nate's channel. Be sure to check him out and give him a follow and give him some support, because he does these videos, and without him, they wouldn't be happening. Okay, so this is one of my grow out tanks. This is primarily for all the high-tech stem plants that I have, and some lower tech ones, but this is primarily the major stem plant tank. So right now I have one of these fixtures. The one that I got is actually a second one, and I'm going to show you what it does and why I got two of them. Okay, so we got the one fixture hooked up now, and we still have only one light on. This is still only light from the one fixture here. And I'm gonna show you what happens. So let's push this back. All right, now we have more light concentrated over there, as you can see, but now this whole area here is really dark. So what's going to happen is when I turn this on, this is going to have a nice wide range now and get everything equally. Now that tank is fully lit everywhere. So now all these plants that were being shaded before that wasn't getting enough light will really have some nice intense light over it, and that's going to yield better plant growth. A lot of people always ask me, how do I get my plants to grow the best? And honestly, it comes down to the fixture. Lighting is the most important thing that drives the plant to grow. If you don't have a good light, you're not going to grow plants. Now, that's not to say you can't grow plants with regular light. It really depends on the plant that you're trying to grow. If you grow easy to grow plants like Anubis, water spray, Java fern, stuff like that, you don't need something like this. This is super powerful, and odds are you're going to get algae on those plants. But when you have rare plants like I have here, you need something with more intense light. And if you're going to venture into high-tech or highlight plants, you really need to invest where it counts, and that is light. You could almost grow nearly every plant without CO2 as long as you have a good light, and that is really saying something for how valuable a good light is. There's always exceptions, and there are plants that of course need CO2 to grow without a doubt, but you could probably get away with just using regular Excel on most of the plants that I have in this tank. So the reasons why I like this particular fixture is, one, it is the best light in my opinion for a 40-gallon breeder or smaller. So if you're gonna go with 40 gallons or less, and you get the breeder tank or any tank that is under 16 inches tall, this is gonna give you high light throughout the entire width of the tank. And what that means is when you have one fixture, say we only had one fixture, right? You have a cone effect that comes down like this, right? Imagine a cone there. And this light only will hit this area. So the way it works with a good fixture like this is it has a powerful enough beam to beam good light down to the bottom while still maintaining a good cone effect that will hit a lot of plants. Now, plants were growing in this tank just fine without the second addition here, but I want to get more full coverage to really get plants to grow that may be shaded by all the plants that are sitting on top of the water right now waiting to be trimmed. See, I'm not trimming as often as I probably should, and that's causing most of the plants to be shaded, which is a bad thing. So that's a little neglectful on my part, but this is going to help balance that out, and I'm really going to get some nice intense colors on all the plants, because some of the plants were getting nice colors but not their super intense colors that they can get under really good light. So still the best fixture for the dollar value. LEDs, so it's super low energy consumption, and on top of that it's dimmable, and that's the key feature about this. Is if you get this and say you want to grow low tech planted tanks, you can do that with this fixture because it's dimmable. And then if you ever want to raise your light and get better plants or harder to find plants, you can increase the light just by undimming it and raising the light spectrum up from it, which is really helpful, and it's a really good bang for the buck. Couple things to note: this does come with well, you can buy additionally a controller, which I don't think you need. I personally haven't used it, but I don't think you need it. I think it's just fine with this, and put it on the timer and you're just fine. Make sure you have your lights on a timer. That is key. If you don't have your lights on timer, you're gonna really have a pain to deal with algae and stuff like that. So leave a comment below and let me know what you guys would like to see next. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and be sure to leave a like and share and all that good stuff. I'll see you next time. Later.